Okay, y'all. So this is my review of the final season of Squid Games, episode 3. So I talked about 1 and 2. I just watched 3. Wow, there's a lot to unpack. Oh my gosh. Okay, so as far as the workers go, I don't really get the end game for the girl trying to take out the guy, rescue him or whatever, as she's got him in the 16 costume, uniform, whatever the case is. Not really sure what her end goal is, because I'm like, how do you think this is going to end in your favor? I get it. She laid her cards out, but I know just as well as everybody else, it is not going to end that way. So that's going to be really interesting to see. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how that continues. The detective, he is suspicious of the captain now, which I'm like, yeah, you should have been. The guy that didn't go on the trip, he decides to break into the captain's house, which I'm like, what kind of proof you thought you was going to get there? So he gets mauled by the guy's dog. He shoots and kills a dog. But then he finds money, and obviously the captain is, in cahoots. He had one of the uniforms that they wear inside the game or whatever. And then the cops are called there. So that is about right. You're almost wondering, like, are the cops in on it? Are they just going to dun him right there and then? What's going to happen? Don't know. So the inner staff of the workers or whatever, they have figured out that number 16 is indeed not the person that they thought it was. And so they're laying out a plan of basically trapping these fools. So again, I don't know what old girl's mindset was. That wasn't going to be that. Then we go back to the game and the players in the game. Not the workers, the players. And as far as that goes, we see the old lady. She's being so attentive to the young lady that just had the baby and all the things. And she is, helping this young lady be a mother, essentially. Showing her, look, your baby is hungry. Your baby needs food, blah, blah, blah. And being that mother type figure to her, but you can see, like, she's just riddled with trouble. Like, you can see it in her face. Then she goes to Gian, and I guess, like, they just categorically, randomly just handcuff him after the games, which I don't know what the purpose of that is, but whatever. She goes to him and basically pleads for him to take care of the young girl and the baby. And he's like, look, I don't think I can help you. So the next morning, the workers come in, and they've got one of those giant boxes that they usually will. They've brought in people in those boxes, and they've also used the boxes to take bodies out. So as they're bringing in the box, we're like, okay, well, who's in the box? Who are they bringing back that didn't die? Come to find out, the old lady has hung herself. I'm like, damn. She tried to tell y'all she wasn't well, huh? So the old lady is gone. It's time for the next game. At first, I think her name was Junhee. I think that was her name. The pregnant one. She about to lead a baby and go to the game. But then she has second thoughts, so she goes for the baby. So then she's struggling because, again, she broke her ankle in the first or the second episode. In the first episode, I fell. Or maybe it was the second one. Before she had the baby, she broke her ankle, fell down the staircase. I'm like, you should have lost the baby right there and then. But that's just my take on it. She is struggling. She's struggling to walk. And out of nowhere, you hear somebody say, hey, Junhee. And it's Gian. And he's like, I'll help you with your baby. And I'm like, Gian, you ain't even help with your own daughter. How are you all of a sudden, now you Mr. Fix-It, you gonna help her with the baby? So, a lot of people die in this episode. And the creator of the show already said it's not going to be a happy ending. Which, how could it be? This is not going to be a happy ending type of story anyway. So, a lot of people die. A lot of people are tricked. The game was like jump rope. It was the giant dolls, and they were swinging this iron fixture, and they had to jump, and they had to cross it. And so Gian took the baby across. He made it across, and then at the end of the episode, somebody else got across, another guy, and this guy starts pushing people off the edge. All right, so off the track, there's like a solid floor, and if you fall, you basically dead. And he just starts pushing people off, and Gianna's looking at him like, well, dude, what are you doing? What is this? And he's like, you know what I'm doing. I'm playing the game. And that's how they ended the episode. I was like, oh, wow, this, is turning it up. And then also another big part of this that I thought was really cool, because we hadn't seen it before. I don't recall seeing this before. It was the VIPs were actually in costume as the workers. I thought that was genius. So it's giving them another aspect of the game. And I thought that was interesting to see that. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So, but yeah, this is my take so far. Like I said, I'm watching along with a lot of you guys, and I hope that you guys are enjoying it as well. And I will be back to talk about episode 4. Okie doke.